we got the Hawthorn versus the Richmond in gather round today. Wind is pretty strong and we are back in the Jeff Jacobs. I have not actually posted Jeff Jacobs in oh jeez, it was a long time ago. 3 weeks. Alright, let's do this. Alright, boom. Let's do this.
We've been looking forward to this one all week.
Now
the moment has arrived. Meek wins it. Mackenzie leading from the front. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Morrison has a vice-like grip.
Straight in front, should not miss.
The Hawks are on the ball.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Hawks have wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. Nankervis with a deft tap. Dow. Ross pounces. Meek intercepts the hand pass. Taken to ground. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Meek with the tap. Mackenzie onto the non-preferred. Trainer wins it back. Great mark. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Watson might go for a run. Joel working hard and presenting well. They're on point so far. Day! That one was always his.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
He won't miss this, surely. He nearly did, but it's okay in the end.
The Tigers are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Hawks with a very fast start and already looking ominous. Meek slaps it out. Day throws it on the boot. Broad takes an excellent grab. Searching kick. Watson clears the area. Morrison tries to bulldoze his way through. Broad, can he mop up? Short, working hard and being rewarded. Mansell, the Tigers, not at their best so far. Jacobs, probably too far out to score.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
I've not played this in a really long time. The wind is very strong, which is not good for my goal kicker.
Critical contest coming up.
Come back.
Umraz got to the drop zone. The Hawks showing some good signs early. Ward presents in space. Nankervis got to the fall. Can he be the fire starter? McCabe making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Ball throws it on the boot, and that's a goal. The Tigers have opened their account. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. Under pressure, Jacobs lays it off. Dow needs a good decision to level it up on the scoreboard. He's done just that. The Tigers having a good patch. The big men fly. Mackenzie, they're a big chance here. The kick is precise.
Oh, what am I doing? I have no idea.
Delivers a long ball. Broad tries to spike it out of the danger zone. It's there! The Hawks in front now.
Yeah.
The big men fly. Good ruck work and good roving too. Broad read that one right off the boot. That's a well-placed kick. Jacobs can keep it moving. Clever handball. Flostone thought his way through it. Well played. Jacobs, a bit of friendly fire. Drake, the defence is disorganised. Umraz is a rock in defence. Chips to half-back. Meek works hard to present. Out wide with the kick. No wonder coaches go grey. Gives it everything. Day is there to save the day. A chance to clear now. Hill, that's good work rate. The Hawks have started well.
Yeah,
McDonald
like,
on a lead, picking their way through. Moore, dangerous to leave on his own. Bruce got to the right position and hung on, looking to extend this margin. Miller wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Doesn't often waste it. The kick is a poor one. Can anyone take a mark? Miller with the big fist. Deere closed him down. That should be picked off.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
The umpire says he had no prior. Nankervis looking for territory. That's an aggressive handball. Hopper under pressure. Taranto, quick kick towards centre half forward. The Tigers
moving the ball well.
I would say here, but I'm not
drives it deep. McCabe showing why he's such a good defender. His field kicking is normally first rate. Day all on his own. He's got an option in the centre square. He ran into a brick wall. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Nankervis with a deft tap. Hopper. Newcomb absorbs the pressure. Squeezes the kick. Manages to get off a handball. Ross. This is promising. Jacobs demanded the footy and got it.
He's currently the #1 ranked player on the ground, and now he's got a chance to hit the scoreboard.
Oh, I've missed it because of the wind. It's gone too soft.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Takes the short option. Have they weathered the storm? Normally delivers. McDonald has found some space.
So what, practically...
He might have thought about the corridor. Campbell, it's a tough game. Full. Bombs it in.
Oh.
Bounced straight off his chest. Jaff gets there first. Gets a kick away. Campbell, he's copped some of his own medicine. Full. Terrific tackle. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters.
Forward.
Meek showing his skills.
Nice.
Newcomb, McKenzie. That's a give up. Jacobs with a chance to run. Mansell.
Good.
He's been busy so far. Good disciplined defence. Ball. He's kicked a goal.
He's causing all sorts of problems for them. They might need to make a change already.
Too. I think he's playing on debut because I've never actually seen... Oh, he might not be. Okay, that was a good goal.
Good match so far. Meek wins it. Day. Crunching tackle. That's a bit of a waste. Got the handball away.
Go.
Mansell.
Go.
McAuliffe dealt with the pressure. Taranto heads towards goal and does not let them down.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
Nice one, Tim. Taranto.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Meek got his palm to it. He's under close attention. Ginnivan is hard to beat one-on-one. Good handball. Umraz. Boot to ball just in time. Chol looms large as usual.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Chol, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
Back to where we started. Scores level.
Of course.
The big men fly. Day gets his kick despite the heat. Broad heads them off at the pass. Can he find a teammate? No one can mark. Morrison. This should end in a shot at goal. Bruce has eyes only for the footy.
Surely.
Touch and go. It's go.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Hawks are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Meek showing his skills. McKenzie. Who's got the wheels? Ward hacking it forward. Intercepted and they can launch from halfback. Well-weighted kick. He's hit up the lead.
Drake, he'll feel that one. They're tackling with great intent.
I'm on? Nope.
Meek showing his skills. Mackenzie. Ginnivan wins the contest hands down.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Oh, please do not let them kick 7 in the first quarter.
There goes the kick,
Kicked
and he's
it,
put it
but
through.
That's only their 6th. Now get
The
me
Tigers
on, coach.
are
They
looking
need me.
disorganised. Nankervis with the tap.
Might not be
McCall. That's not like
very
him.
high overall, but
Meek, Day,
still
Ward
sometimes kick
delivers
the
it
bag
inside
of goal.
50. Punched away. Prestia. And they're out of trouble. They must tidy up their kicking. Good penetration on the kick. Taranto spoils. Newcomb bangs it through.
they've kicked
How
7
good
in
was
the
that
first
finish
quarter.
under pressure? He's such a classy player.
So a timely goal late in
Oh,
the
they've
piece.
gotten me on late. I mean, like, if we're
The
lucky.
big men fly. Day. Ineffective disposal. Mackenzie.
come on.
What a first term they're having. Trainer. Banks. Gets the kick away.
Right,
That's well played.
Mark. Kick, Mark.
The Tigers, not at their best so far.
Oh,
Umraz had the presence of mind to get to the
Umraz.
dangerous spot. Ward with a chance to
Oh,
relieve the pressure.
crap. Okay, they're up by 18.
The
3
Hawks
goals
have
at
been all
first
over them
quarter.
so far. They've certainly thrown down the gauntlet. Time for a break.
10
Gary
disposals
Lyon is
for
with us.
Jacobs.
What do you make of this one, Guess?
The
Huh?
Tigers were poor last week, and that's just continued on. They desperately need to lift, or
Yeah,
this
duh,
game will get
we've
away
been
from
bad
them
all
as well.
season.
They're not playing to their capabilities, and they've got to fix it quick smart.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
News coach, think and get me out. Getting me
Meek
out for
is
that
teaching
long.
him a lesson. Mackenzie. Ginnivan marks it centre half forward. Searching kick. Banks.
I do not
went
think I've laid
bang.
a tackle my
Trainer
entire career
hunting
so
the
far.
footy. Was that a throw?
That's
Blasts away.
an ugly kick.
Jacobs
mark it.
uses the body well.
Go down the field! Jeez.
Big ball to be won here. Meek can't
Not
mark.
gonna mark it
Campbell.
either.
Prestia in some space
Oh, we can
now.
kick the goal, we can
Whatever
kick
he's
the goal.
suffering from, it's
Kick
not
the
leather
goal.
poisoning. Full.
swear.
He's got another
Good.
one.
He's kicked 3.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
I swear, if he gets
The
me out.
Tigers hitting the scoreboard
Good.
early after an underwhelming first quarter. Meek, it's a masterclass in ruck work.
No, it was very overwhelming.
He's got support. Morrison.
Not underwhelming
Through the
at all.
centre square he goes. Who's at home?
I mean, it was
it's
kind
eluded
of
him.
overwhelming
Miller.
since they
He's
did
generally
kick
a
7.
good kick. Thumped away.
Whoa!
The Tigers have been pressuring their opposition into plenty of mistakes, but they've been inefficient themselves, so they haven't got the rewards they arguably deserve.
Right, boom.
Nankervis times it down.
To
Taranto.
Marai.
They've had the better of the contest to this point. Bruce marks. Will he go the bomb? Going for territory. Deer couldn't hold it under pressure. McAuliffe is calm in a crisis.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Nankervis, the winner there. Meek, drop
Ah.
punt, and he has put it away.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The big men fly. Smiley.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Ginnivan
What are you doing?
runs onto it. They cannot keep him quiet. Meek in the centre square. Met solidly. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Nankervis wins the hit out. This is a hotly contested
Kick
footy.
the ball.
Flostone
Oh,
throws it on the boot. Well
he
played.
did. I just didn't
What's he got on
realise.
offer? The
What are you doing?
Tigers need to
Mate,
make inroads
sprint.
soon.
Yeah.
Drake, they are hunting the ball carrier. He's been quiet. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. The Hawks can build something here. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Careful ball movement. Flostone has charged into space. Gives it everything.
Oh, what a
Jacob.
mark.
That's
Jacob.
a big play. Taking time to assess the options.
Right.
To finish off the good work.
Treat it like a normal match. I reckon this might go in, actually. This might go in.
Pins the ears back, winds up, and drives it right through the middle.
They want to get it in
What a
his hands
goal.
as much as they can with finishing like that.
Even though you look like an elf, you still are pretty good. You're still pretty good. That was not a bad goal at all. Literally, I love this kicking style.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up.
Right, boom.
Reeves has had his measure today.
I'm
They're a big
aiming
chance
for
here.
about 50
No
goals
mark.
by the end of the season.
Can he impose himself on the match? Meek appreciates that delivery.
Going at his second.
I have kicked quite a couple already this season.
He shoots it goal. How's the kick?
That's the first miss all day.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Up front.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Jacobs
What are you doing?
lowers the eyes.
Back.
Banks
I can just run
wants
with
to
it.
take the game
Boom.
on.
Good
Can he be the
kick.
fire starter? Hits the deck. Missed opportunity.
Yes. Go.
Hasn't seen a lot of it. The sprint is on. Full. Lurking menacingly.
Go.
Rioli. Lefaux running
you
in
didn't
support.
actually go to kick it this time.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. The two big men do battle. Dealt with the pressure. Sloppy disposal and a
Of course, I'm
turnover.
just trying to get
Thought his way
forward.
through it. Trainer couldn't reel it in. Is anyone home?
Bro,
He's
that
not having
honestly
a
should
great
be a
time of
free.
it. He's been dispossessed.
That
A
honestly should have
goal-scoring
been a free.
opportunity may have gone begging there. Jath. He's normally good on his non-preferred.
Yeah.
Trainer takes an excellent grab. Drives it deep.
How do you not
Mitchell
mark
tries
that?
to spike it out
Yeah.
of the danger zone. Nankervis. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
Mate, you're lucky you
These
kicked
defenders
that.
are going to have to tighten
Would've
up.
yelled
They've
at
been
ya.
giving them way too much space.
They've pegged
Well,
them
not
back
me, the coach
nicely.
would've yelled at
This
ya.
is an entertaining match. Reeves
Yeah,
looking for
crap.
territory. McKenzie.
Yeah,
Hill couldn't mark. Day.
Yeah,
Now it's someone else's problem.
crap.
Newcomb. He's been busy so far.
Oh,
Miller runs
not
onto it.
crap.
Does well under pressure. He ran into a brick wall. Some
crap.
indirect ball movement here. Short. Can
damn,
take some
damn.
time and find the right option. Prestia. This is good footy.
What's the ball doing?
Can he hit a target?
What's the ball
Ross
doing?
can keep it moving. Sets a task for the forwards. Reeves picks off the pass.
I hate when it does
Lays
that.
it off.
Like, I'll
That'll
go to
work.
call for
Gets
it.
his kick despite the heat.
He's already
Manages to
kicked it.
find a teammate. Drops the football. Smiley delivers a long ball. Jacobs
Yes!
has pushed deep and
That
can
is an
have a
easy
shot.
goal.
He's been unbelievable. That's his fourth contested mark.
No, that's not good. Maybe we can still sneak it in.
He converts and narrows the margin.
It took longer than they would
I
have
was,
liked, but they're
I
playing
was,
some
I was
very good
thinking
football right
about
now.
the wind, and I got kind of scared. But I like the long ones. I
The
like the long
Tigers
ones.
have
like,
responded impressively.
Because like I've never
The
in
big
my
men
career
fly.
for Jeff.
Clever
like, I've
handball.
never actually
McKenzie.
done-
He just keeps
like,
racking
I've
up
done one
disposals.
of those, like, that was,
Miller
like, my
making his
second
claim
time.
for the Golden Fist Award.
Yeah,
Meek throws it on the boot,
Done that
and that's a
once.
goal.
If they can get
That
up
was
ahead of
the second
steam, they'll be
time.
hard to stop. That was
I,
a
of
terrific
course,
passage
kicked
of
it, but,
play,
like, I
culminating in a
missed the
great
long
goal.
ones.
The Hawks are doing enough to
kicks.
keep their noses in front.
So I think that'd not be a
Nankervis
free.
smashes it out of there. Hopper, he's caught.
Made
They're
that
going
mistake in the
nowhere,
first
and
video.
we'll have a stoppage
Said
near
it
the
like a
centre.
cripe.
Nankervis gets his hand to it. Navigated the traffic. Jacobs under
Boom,
pressure.
get attacked. Kick
Nankervis
the goal.
going at his second. The Hawks
What kind
have
of
got
kick
lucky
was
there.
that? Please tell me he didn't
That's
go
a
for the
well-placed
shot
kick.
because that was
Honours the
a bad
lead.
kick.
Normally delivers. Jacobs wins it back. Great mark.
Kicking to a
Almost
contest
kicked
in the
the
back line
one
is always
earlier.
fraught with danger.
Normal game. That was a very crap kick, and it's not going to make the distance anyway.
He'll drive them inside 50 yet again.
Yes.
Battle is proving hard to
Kick the
pass.
goal.
Nankervis swoops
That's
and
his
kicks a
second.
goal.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The margin's back to just a
I don't know what
point.
else to do.
The big men fly. Day, McKenzie. They'll compete inside the 50. Miller doing what he does best.
Okay, good.
And
Okay,
finally
it was
over the
touch.
line.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The kick is precise. The Tigers
Moving the ball well.
All right, over here,
sweeping
over here.
handball.
Over
Miller.
here. Please don't go
Banks
out.
in space. Can run and carry.
All right,
Quality
that was
delivery
pretty good.
by
Wait, after this, how many disposals? 20.
foot.
Torpet.
Good luck catching him. They'll
don't know if
contest
that
in the
was a
centre
circle or
square. Mackenzie with the big fist.
He's suddenly a popular man.
Could
was a
that
good
have been
tackle.
holding the
That was a good
ball?
tackle.
Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Jacobs just had to get it out.
Right, back,
Campbell,
back,
he's had
back.
little impact
Ooh,
so
that
far.
was pretty
Drake
good.
is in the
Oh,
clear
left.
and marks
Come on.
uncontested.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
Drake. Kick the goal.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Come on,
Really should
mate.
have
You
capitalised
can't
on
do
that, but not to be.
You cannot do that. You were not allowed
Takes
to
the
do
short
that
option
in
from the
games
kick
like
in.
this.
Mitchell, all on his own.
We're behind.
This
You
might well
literally
cost them
cannot
a
do that.
goal. He's put the foot
Oh,
down.
like that.
Tight thing
Like,
here.
You're not
Jack
supposed to
with
do
a
that.
terrific
go
mark
for the
deep in
shot.
defence. Battle. Not his finest moment.
Yeah, right here.
He sends them inside for the fourth
What
time.
are you doing?
It's a poor inside 50. Delivers to centre half forward. Rioli
Yeah.
clears the area. Brown. Algier demanded the footy and got it.
Hello, I'm in the square.
Can he find a teammate? Jacobs gets to the front spot.
Easy.
They'll be in front in a moment.
That's actually pretty easy. 22 disposals.
To give them the lead. He's done it.
Now
He
that
had
is
the
stuff that you
opportunity
need
to
to
put them in
do.
front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Right, boom. That
We've
should
had
be
5
it
lead
from
changes
me.
now.
5?
Reed,
How is that
the winner
possible?
there.
Oh, yeah.
Mackenzie. He'll pump them into
But-
attack once more.
Alright,
Trainer
here.
drops
I
into the
hold on to
hole
the
and
ball.
cuts that one off. The
That's
runner
not what
will
you're
be
supposed
out
to
in
be
a minute.
doing.
Drives it inside the forward 50.
That was
It's a
even
poor
better.
entry. A waste, really.
Torp it down the line, or whatever that was. Right, good. We lead at the half time. Right.
That's the first half done and dusted, and we have been treated to a shootout. Let's hope it continues.
Alright.
Time to check in with Gary.
A close, high-scoring game. What more could you want? Some of the forwards are enjoying themselves, and it always feels like the next goal isn't far
22.
away. Having said that, if either midfield can find a way to better protect their defenders, that'll go a long way towards winning the match.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again,
After this, I'm turning call for ball off, and I will do it in the video.
the big men fly.
That's not a
Dave,
good start to the
Mackenzie
second half
takes the
already.
hand pass. Banks.
Right,
That's confidence
that's better.
for you. Not going with the spoil. Bruce
It's not
intercepts. Searching kick. Miller
Hey.
at full back stops them in their tracks. What can they build here? McCall
Oh, come on,
in
come
the
on, come on,
clear.
come on.
Taranto. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Broad.
That's my
Jacobs
mark.
marks at centre half forward.
That's my kick.
Goes long. It's off hands.
That's our
Umras
goal.
in the
Surely,
centre square.
our goal.
Ward working hard and being
That's our
rewarded.
mark.
I've liked his game today.
That's
Reeves
not our mark.
squeezes the
Our
kick.
mark, not our
Ginnivan
mark.
gets on
Come
the end of
on.
it. That's great footy.
It's one of
They're
those ones that
behind.
should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Looks good. He steered it through.
Come on.
Great composure there to go back and call his slot the go-ahead goal.
Wait, let me see him. Like, does he have that buzz? Of course he does.
The
not
Hawks
good.
with their noses in front.
Yeah, barely.
Big clearance to
Yeah.
win here. Day.
Yeah, 20
Clever
knots
kick.
loose.
Bruce at centre half forward. Delightfully done. Mackenzie. He stopped in his tracks. Reeves doing the grunt work. Turned over. Full on a lead. Algier is released by the handball.
That's better.
Jacobs
That was
has
better.
marked in front of goal.
Must-kick goal in a close match.
Oh, no. I've shanked that so much.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
No.
He'll be disappointed.
Scores
That
over.
was one he would have expected to convert.
Amon brings it back in. Mitchell has found some space. Battle with a chance to relieve the pressure. What can they generate?
Nice kick.
The kick was misdirected.
This is a tall order, but if anyone can do it, it's him.
Yeah, because he's tall. No. Maybe don't make the distance.
Critical contest
Maybe
coming
he doesn't
up.
make the distance.
Nankervis
Yes!
judged at the
Oh,
best
the one
and
person I
can have
want
a
to be
shot.
there.
Just a
is
question of
finally
whether
there.
the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Oh no, hang on, wait. Oh, I just need to see what that angle is. Does he kick the goal? Oh, that might sneak in.
Simple assignment.
Yes, I think he's done it. That'll sneak through. Never mind.
He shouldn't miss. Oh, he's hit the post. And that's a bad miss.
I heard that.
The degree of difficulty there was very high. The difficulty of missing, that is.
Amon gets the kick away. What can they muster from the back half? Probing ball. McDonald couldn't complete
Oh,
the
here.
mark.
Handball.
A
Handball.
bit of friendly fire.
what are you doing?
Umraz. Battle.
His
Yeah,
name is
in the right
Lars.
spot. Hasn't seen a lot of it.
Okay.
Ross went bang. You can't question his commitment.
Oh,
He struggled
no,
to
I
make an
didn't even
impact to
know
this
he kicked
point.
it.
The Tigers were expected to give a good account of themselves today, but they're every chance of winning this.
That is actually a good chance
Nankervis
of
wins
winning.
it. Stripped of it. Smiley almost threw it out.
Yes.
McAuliffe. He's got it.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
What a goal. Nice one at McAuliffe. Honestly, sometimes I actually think they miss it because of the
The
unbounced
Tigers with a bit of breathing space now.
thing. Maybe it's just because
Nankervis with a deft tap. Smiley. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
We're not doing bad. We are up.
Reeves with a
that's a
deft tap.
very rare-
Mackenzie.
very
He's hit up
rare
the lead.
occasion.
They'll
What am I
sweep this
saying?
ball forward. Inside 50
it's
with the
very
kick.
rare.
Flostone is there in defence. Away he goes. Doesn't often waste it.
mark.
Nankervis
What are we
presents in space. Banks
stuff that we need
tries
to
to
do in
take
the
them
last
on and
quarter.
loses.
He's not
in
happy, but the
third
call's
quarter.
correct.
Towards the
Well,
goal
yeah.
mouth. Miller
Oh, well.
is proving very difficult to pass. Good
Our
hands.
teeth
Prestia,
hang on.
what a work ethic he has. That one might come straight
Good
back.
mark.
Jacobs got to the right position and
That
hung
was
on.
a good kick.
Short. What's he got on offer? Campbell, dangerous to leave on his
Yeah.
own. Taranto, they're keeping the ball well. He's been quiet.
Ah.
Yeah, saves the day again. Mitchell throws it on the boot. Good thinking and good execution too. Jath can run and carry. Going for territory. Thumped away. Flostone trying to find a path. That's careless. Kicks to space. Gathers it cleanly on the
Ball!
wing. He's besieged. Great tackling
ball.
technique there.
Call the thing. It's called holding the ball.
Reeves
That's
wins
what
the
it
hit
was.
out. Mackenzie got to get it on quickly.
That was my
Umrah.
first tackle. That was my first ever tackle. That was my first ever tackle. Let's just go here. How was that not my tackle?
Has pushed
That was a
up.
tackle.
They've worked it well. Gets a kick away. Miller. They
Well,
must be
those- it
sick of
needs
the
to be a
sight
ball
of that. Moore.
Yeah,
Boot the
yeah,
ball
exactly.
and that's a goal. It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle.
I need to level up in tackling,
Nankervis
yes.
has rucked tirelessly. They've given it back. Can he hit a target? And inside 50 goes begging. Normally delivers. Algier can keep it moving. Rioli. Prestia. Hustwaite tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Amon saw that coming.
What are you
Sees
doing,
something he
Jacobs?
likes. Looking for some quick ball movement. Ward. Umraz. The Hawks under great pressure. Good use of
Jacobs.
hands. He's escorted the footy over the line.
This match will probably be decided by who can be cleaner with the footy.
In that case, who do you think it'll be?
Rucks go at it. Taranto. Jacobs.
No
heads
way.
towards goal.
No way.
And does not let them down.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if he can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
Goal. That was beautiful. Oh, the way that just snuck in. I
The
just love
Tigers
that.
are really taking it to them today.
Yes, we are up by a
Important
7
clearance
points.
here. Jacobs. It's a hot footy. Knew the tackle was coming.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Hustwaite
Can run and gun.
Watson picking their way through. Punched away.
Oh,
Ginnivan,
come
an
on.
ever-present threat. Bruce,
What are you
it's
doing?
a goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Tigers have had their lead reduced to a point. Hustwaite, Anderson, Jacobs runs onto it. Gets
Oh,
his
come
kick
on.
despite the heat.
Why are you trying
Gotta
to
go
come over
now.
to me, bro?
Boot to ball just in time. Jacobs running in support. Taranto, Lefaux under pressure. Steadies, drop
Oh,
punt,
that is what I like to see. And has he missed? He's missed one.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
That was a
The
really
Tigers are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Reeves wins the tap.
Bim, bam,
Mackenzie.
boom.
Punched that like he meant it. Trainer.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. That's an impressive mark.
Mark,
They're moving
Mark.
the footy quickly.
Mate, what are you
Defence
doing?
101 there. Reeves somehow released the ball.
Put it in your
This one's
six,
getting
mate.
hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
Ooh, yes, mate. You're doing amazing. That's your
The
6.
Tigers by 13.
3
Nan
votes.
Curvis, he's worth his weight in gold. They're a big chance here. Trainer picks off the pass. Into the middle with the kick. Algier
That's
has
3
charged
votes
into
for ya.
space. Can he impose himself on the match?
Yeah.
Drake works hard to present.
Drake.
That might attract a pack. Jacobs gets to the
Jacobs,
front
nice.
spot and can line them up.
Just about a
3
certainty.
Too easy. He's 7th. He's kicked over 40 points in this game now.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the premiership quarter.
Very well here. We are doing very well.
The Hawks haven't been able to go with them. Nan Curvis has had his measure today. They've opened them up here.
Not we're up by 19 in this game so far.
Searching kick.
Mark.
Hits
Oh,
the
there's
deck.
no one here.
Missed opportunity. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
There was no one there.
The
but whenever
Hawks
we start
snare a
by
badly
13,
needed goal. Nan
probably gonna
Curvis,
try
just
to
for
last
something
quarter.
different. Kicks laterally.
Surely. How is that still not a tackle?
Smiley gets to it first. Can he find a teammate? Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Deer read it well and claims the mark. He's having a dirty day.
Please.
No mark.
Please.
More.
Please.
They get full value
What
for
are
a deep
you
entry.
doing, mate?
Neither
What is
side giving an inch. What a contest
Open
we're
up by
seeing.
7 again.
Reeves,
A rare win.
taken to ground. Mackenzie intercepts the hand pass.
That's ball.
Terrific tackle. Ineffective kick. I've liked his game
Oh,
today.
please get the right bounce.
Who wants it the most? Battle gets back and should repel. No easy exit.
Ball.
The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Come
He's 1 from 1
on.
so far.
1 from 1, 2 from 2.
Snap around the body. It's there.
2 from 2.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of it.
Right, good.
The Tigers really needed that goal just to settle things down. Nan Curvis is teaching him a lesson.
Oh!
He's just about kicked
Not
the
the best
cover
kick,
off
but
it.
you can mark
Aim
it.
on.
Come on,
Takes
you
an
can mark it.
excellent grab. His field kicking is
Lead him up.
normally first rate. Joel.
Siren! Oh! On the siren.
That's the end of a great
That
quarter of footy.
is
Two teams
scary.
having a real crack. It has been a quality contest. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Hawks are close enough to believe they can pull this out of the fire. They've been second best for 3 quarters, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything right now. One very good quarter of football, and this match can yet be theirs. Expect them to keep coming, whatever happens.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
We were up that entire quarter. Sure, it was scores level, but we were up that entire quarter. After scores level.
No slow starts, no second guessing. Trust in each other, trust in the game plan, and back yourself at every contest. Here we go, come on!
Yes, let's do this.
Nankervis, it's been a mighty performance. Gets the kick away.
Rats,
It's a
holding
poor
the
entry.
man,
A
man.
waste, really. Goes laterally. Anderson with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're moving the footy well here. Battle
come
takes
on.
the short
Look how he's
option.
kicking it.
Wanting to get on with the job. Jath, can they get something going?
Oh.
Needed to be clean and wasn't. Amon, working hard and being rewarded. He's got an option in the
Over
centre
here.
square.
tapped
Taranto
it.
spoils.
Over here.
Campbell crosses the pace.
Ah!
Jacobs, too
Alright,
big,
kickable.
too strong, too good.
Alright, so we got
He's having a
Matana.
terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested
got
possessions,
Matana
and
on.
inside 50s.
Now I'm just going to wait for it to go to 1 and then I'll kick it. So then that we have a better chance of winning. 2, 1. Alright, so we need to be very clean here. I think we've kicked it for our 8th. I've possibly kicked it.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
How?
Footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags.
That's his 8th. Oh wow, he does this one game. He's kicked 7 more goals than behind currently.
Well, they
Well,
were
let me just
concerned
see.
before.
Let me just see. How did that go in though? Because I'm pretty sure he missed that. From where I was. Oh, that just snuck through. Because from here it looks like he's missed. But from here, he snuck it in. Like, sure, it came from like a really bad angle. But he's only just snuck it in.
They should be now.
It's actually very
Nankervis with the
scary.
tap. Smiley. Jacobs. Algier.
Go.
Navigate the
Back.
traffic. McAuliffe.
Not back.
Rioli
Yes.
is hard to beat one
We
on
can
one.
win our first game. Oh, here.
They've picked their way through. Jacobs is the man on the spot, and he's
47.
marked.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
Oh no. Oh no. I think I might have missed.
He should not miss from there.
Oh, I
he
hit the
slammed
post.
it into the woodwork, and that is a bad
it's
miss
fine, it's fine.
indeed.
Gee, he'd be
Still
disappointed
up by
with that,
20.
but he'll back himself to
Still
make
up by
amends if he
20.
gets a chance.
The umpire whistles for a ball up.
Honestly, I would have had more chance going for the banana than actually
Reeves
kicking
gets
the
his
punt.
hand to it. Mackenzie battles.
It's from a very
The
hard
Hawks
angle, though.
haven't thrown the towel in. Broad couldn't finish what he
They
started.
need to save the
Newcomb,
challenge.
Reeves,
So-
Chol throws it on the boot.
We need to make
Hill
them
marks.
save the
Will he go
challenge.
the bomb? Approaching the 50.
We should be
He's
up
had
by
little
18 now.
impact
Wait, I've kicked 50
so
in
far.
the game.
Great
50 in the
footy.
game.
They're hard to stop when they move the ball like
He's
that.
probably not going
To finish off
kick
the
it.
good work.
If he does, they need 3 more goals.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
No, he's missed.
No.
He's missed. He's missed.
Well, there would have made it interesting.
Flostone to bring it back in.
That was very
Jacobs
risky.
on a lead. Provides
40.
some run.
Oh.
The Tigers are bringing great energy. Mackenzie with another spoil. He's been quiet. Miller making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's put it through.
That's all my
They're
fault.
within striking distance,
all
but they'll
my
need to do
fault.
a lot right from here. They might as
Not
well
a
not
lot.
have a ruck. Jacobs, slick hands.
Not a
Newcomb
lot, right?
popped up
A
out of
bit, right.
nowhere. The clock is the enemy now. Banks,
Oh, it's
crunching
on ball.
tackle.
What are you doing, mate?
Gone. Caught napping in a
Kick.
dangerous spot.
Just kick.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
What are
Dear
you doing?
Marks. That's hard to stop.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Please, miss, dear. Miss, dear. Please, dear.
Deer from 20 will not miss and doesn't miss. The Hawks are back in business.
Not good. Not good.
Nankervis could do this with his eyes closed. Can he hit a target?
Come on, kick.
Lefaux, Algier
Kick.
getting involved.
No, what are you doing?
That's a bit of a waste.
That
the kick
sucks.
is precise.
No.
The Hawks look to be coming home
literally went
strong.
through me.
Good work rate. Well played. Lays it off. Anderson, they're building something dangerous here. We've got a
we need
whistle.
free kick.
Umpire's ball. Reeves.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Newcomb.
Okay.
Wasn't a great kick.
No,
They've
why are you
turned it over.
handballing it? You're
Smiley.
supposed to kick it.
Mackenzie in the centre square. Watson.
Why would you
It's no
handball
place
that
for the
backwards?
faint-hearted. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Brown. Quality delivery by
Oh,
foot.
down here.
What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. This is good ball movement.
In here.
Sweeping handball. The Tigers can build something here. Jacob!
Right, easy goal.
He's
easy
taken
goal.
a beauty.
He couldn't miss from there,
Wait,
surely.
wait. Oh. 2 on down to 1 second. This is going to be scary. I can feel it in my stomach. 3, 2, 1. Alright, that should be a goal. That's going to be a goal. That's like directly through the middle.
Jacobs. He can hurt them again, and he does.
He's kicked 9.
The
We're getting 7
Tigers
more.
with a steadying goal. The big men fly.
No.
Hustwaite. Quick kick towards centre half
Need to
forward.
not let them mark it inside
Terrific
the
grab
50.
there. Big
Don't let
ball
them
to be
mark it.
won here. Flostone.
Oh,
Where
thank
would they
you,
be without him?
Stone.
That's good vision. Ross can keep it moving. Banks has found some space. Miller hasn't seen a lot of it. Jacobs had his name written all over it.
Down to the right.
Ignoring
Wing.
the corridor for now.
Oh.
Honours the lead.
Pasta.
Jacobs closed him down.
Kick.
This is promising. He won't be
We
happy
can,
with that one.
but we
Looking
won't.
for some quick ball movement. Gets a kick away. Ward couldn't quite. He's
Good.
giving
Oh, not
100%. More. Ginnivan in some
I think
space
we
on the
might
wing.
Get it.
Delivers it
home.
inside 50.
to
Rioli
not let
tries
them
to
kick a
spike
goal
it out of the
here,
danger zone. Flostone. Moore gets
you
in the
doing?
way. There are big chances
Why
here.
would you handball it
Deere
back to
made
me?
the footy his.
He's hit the post.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and
It's
it's hit
missed.
the post.
Good work to create that
I'm
shot on
off.
goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them
I'm
down.
off.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's
You're
amazing
kidding
how often
me.
players miss them.
Take your time, mate. Take your time.
He hasn't looked like missing today. Here's another. Oh, I put the moz on him.
That's one that
You
really
said-
should have been centred. It's always a low percentage play to kick a goal from there.
Useful hand pass.
He scared the
Normally
crap out of me.
delivers. Good
He
thinking
literally
and
scared
good
the crap out of
execution
me.
too. Can he
I thought
find
he
a
kicked it.
teammate? McAuliffe uses the body
They need
well.
2 goals.
Broad.
2 goals is all they
Taranto
need.
handballs it to nobody. Time
No.
to turn on the Jets.
Boundary
Not much he
throwing.
could have done
Please,
there.
Please, let me
Not
get
many
in
expected
the
this match to be so close, given how far apart on the ladder these sides both are.
Let me in the game,
Nankervis continues to have his
please.
way. Popper showing real strength. Has to be
Kick.
clean. Gets his kick despite the heat. Amon wins
There's
it
about 2
back.
minutes left
Great
in this
mark.
game.
Delivers it inside 50. Miller
Just
is
kick
proving
it,
hard
kick
to
it.
pass. Broad
Mark.
hacking it forward.
Yes.
He's hit up the lead. He doesn't waste
we win the
many.
close one?
McAuliffe dangerous to
We
leave
need
on
to
his
win this
own.
close one.
The Tigers
Can we
look
win the
well
close one?
drilled.
Honestly.
Rioli has got loose. Smiley
One
has
more goal and
charged
then
into
it's over.
space. Ross, a quick getaway wasn't possible.
3
They asked the
minutes left in
question,
game
but the
time.
umpire will have it.
Yes, I'm back in. Alright, good.
Reeves with a deft
Man,
tap.
that's
Good
good,
ruck
but-
work and good roving too. Hill on centre wing is marked.
Don't let that be the end.
Delivers a
Don't let that
long
be the
ball.
end.
Deere
Don't
gets to
let
the front
that
spot
be
and can
the
line them
end.
up.
This to keep them alive and set up a grandstand finish.
He'll kick it about 2 minutes left.
To cap off a wonderful passage of
Missed.
play.
He's
That
missed.
would have been a great team goal.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
The Tigers
Are struggling to transition the footy.
I'll kick it at 1:30. Or
good
handball it.
handball. Banks. Clever kick.
Ooh,
Have they weathered the storm?
we've won the close one.
And they're away. Manages to find a teammate.
Kick it on 55 seconds. We've won the close one.
Goes long.
They can try as much as
Reeves
they would like,
with a
but
big
they're not going
fist.
to win.
Amon needs to be quick. Lefaux putting his body
won
on
the
the
close
line.
one. We've won the
Keen
close
to
one.
get the ball moving. That's a well-placed kick.
We've actually won it.
Ward, he's
Oh,
caught.
what a game. What a game.
It's almost a
What a
shame to
game.
see this match approach its conclusion. It's been exhilarating.
That's our second.
Nankervis,
He's worth his weight in gold.
good tackle.
Yes.
The
won.
Tigers won't be in the bottom four for long if they keep playing like that. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
That'll do absolute wonders for their confidence to have got over the line today. They could easily have let it go, but they were resolute all the way and they played some attractive footy when they had the chance. The next question is, can they replicate this effort next week?
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Half.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.
Yellow and black. That's... wow. Two each for the quarter. They kicked 4 behinds, we kicked 1. That was scary. What a game. Everyone had a disposal at least. Nick Watson only had 3. Okay, yellow and black. Beautiful game. Now let's sing the song. That was the most happiness. We definitely have something like a 15-goal advantage on our behinds. Wow, what a game. Top stats. Now that was just beautiful. So what we do need to do, our hand, kick, tackling. Set shots, yeah. Alright, so, call for ball, disabled, always. Okay, that was not a bad game. Let's have a look at our stats. $41 goals and 26 behinds. And what round is it? Round 6. So I've kicked 41 goals in about 5 rounds. Well, including the preseason. Wow. No, 28 goals this season. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Going to aim for at least 50 in the career though, this season. So I got, what, 41, I think it was. Going to go for 41. 9 more. And boom. Done. Thank you guys for watching. Well, of course I got the 3 votes. Because like, but I'll show you the votes anyway. 3, 2, and then the 1. That was a good game. We won by 10 points though. Last time we won, so we lost to St Kilda. Lost to Sydney. How many goals did he kick in that game? 4 goals for 49 disposals. We won by 9 points in this game. Somehow I got 84 disposals. Pretty good. We won in round 2. Lost and we got smashed in round 1. I got 1 vote. Got 30 disposals and 3 goals. That wasn't a bad game, alright. Thank you. Bye bye.